Alright, haulers, hello and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Now, you're probably confused as to where I'm sitting because it is different than where we were. I traveled to, I believe, Spokane to fix the truck up because we had a little bit of damage on the... Well, I don't think it was damage, I think it was just wear. But we got the truck all cleaned up, all repaired. Looked for a recruitment agency. There's not one here, I don't believe, I'm not sure. But we have a trip to Bellingham, up north, which there is definitely one there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go pick up a load of toys to Bellingham, and when we stop off there, we will look at hiring someone to drive our other truck. But without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, and I have also gone ahead and we've changed our seating position. Hopefully now we can see lights without having to take the visor off. I really like this style of visor, and I really don't want to have to take it off. But one side effect of it is that the lights up top, because there's a gap in it, the light ends up coming down into the truck. But that's okay, we get a little bit of an orange glow while we're driving. But I guess let's just go ahead. We've slept overnight too, so we're nice and fresh and ready to roll. Let's go ahead, let's throw our map on, if it wants to. And we will roll out of the service station to go pick up this trailer. It's just a standard, well actually I don't know. I don't know if it's a reefer trailer or not. It looked like a reefer trailer, but kind of a weird trailer to haul toys in. So we will see. See if we can't get out of here. We'll have to wait for this guy. Hopefully he'll only be pretty quick. Don't really want to go too nuts coming out of here because it is obviously 11:30 or 11:03 at night. And on top of that, I don't want to go shifting through too many gears and have to start fresh, basically. Come on. Why did it just do that? That was not good. My apologies for that. But yeah, I hope everyone's weeks are going well. I know this is supposed to come out towards the end of the week, so hopefully by the time you're seeing this video there should be a series for all 5 days of the week. I don't know where this road goes. I'm gonna go slow around here. This is very interesting. So both of these are left turn lanes apparently. I'm assuming these lights right here are for us. A little bit of a confusing intersection, but like we've survived, so that's a start. I'm not sure what that 5th series is as of the recording of this video, because I record about 2 weeks ahead of time. And I do that just so that there's a buffer, so that if something goes wrong, I'll have videos to kind of make sure that you guys get content, but also that stuff is still relevant. Because if I was to record a month or two ahead of time, I'd be discussing stuff that happened, you know, a month or two ago, and no one really wants to listen to that. I think I gotta go left here. Oh gosh, yeah, right here. Jesus. It's quite... I will say this, Washington has been probably the most complex road layout to adjust to since this game came out. The other ones were pretty okay, but... But a nice evening drive. Hopefully there won't be too much traffic so we can get out of here and not have to really fight to get far. I think I gotta get off here. See if we can't make our way down without killing anybody, which would be a great way to start this episode. Now, do any of you drive for a VTC? And if you don't know what a VTC is a virtual trucking company. In the past, I have experience with a company called Seahaven Logistics, and they didn't do just driving. I mean, we had, like, I think I've discussed it before on other episodes, but we had everything from live GPS tracking, auto-submitted loads, and if you submitted a load, you got a quote-unquote paycheck, which obviously wasn't a legit paycheck, but we often ran competitions for whoever got the most loads could win a Steam gift card. Whoops, doesn't want to go up here. There we go. Or stuff like that. So there was often real money kind of involved just to have fun and enjoy it and drive with friends. But on top of that, they had built in a rail network for a different game, as well as a custom set of stuff for, I think, P3D, so Seahaven Air, so it was split into a full logistics thing. Which is why it wasn't just Seahaven Trucking. You had the three: Seahaven Trucking, Seahaven Rail, and Seahaven Air. But I'm considering looking for a new one, and there's been a few that have caught my eye. Everyone's probably going to scream Viva because they're the most popular, but I've got mixed feelings about Viva. I've reached out to them to try and collaborate with them, and then gotten radio silence when they've said, hey, we'll get back to you, and then just you hear nothing, which I understand once in a while, but, you know, 2 or 3 times is kind of frustrating. And then just in the past, while I was driving for Seahaven, a lot of their drivers were kind of nasty to us, and we had a few instances where, you know, people would join Seahaven just to try and recruit from the inside, which is really a Weasley thing. Like, that's just not, I don't like that. There's just something sketchy about people who try and do stuff like that, which was a big issue with, like, DOJ or Midwest if you're in the RP community. Midwest was really bad about it. That's why I never really got into it. Especially their owner, which people will already know who that is, hopefully. But, since I really don't have, I mean, I don't think I have any physical proof because it was mostly just being witness to stuff, so I'm not really going to get into that. But I wanted to know if anyone's looking for a VTC, if you have any recommendations, let me know, because I'm looking for something new. Excuse me, it's been a long time since I've driven with anyone else or done anything in, like, being connected to a VTC, and I would love to do it again. But I don't have a million hours in a day, which a lot of these companies want you to have to put into it. Let me go ahead and grab this and we'll go from there. But as I was saying, I don't really have a million hours to put into something like in the day to put in something like that, because obviously I have a real life outside of this stuff, and a lot of these newer people who are trying to start these virtual companies don't seem to understand that. They think everyone can just spend their entire waking day driving or doing shit that really makes no difference to them. It looks like this shipping container is what we're picking up today, so we'll go ahead and we'll back up to that. But I'm looking for a smaller company, something that obviously I don't need to put a million hours into, something that I could just sit back or drive with people if I wanted to stream or do something like that. But they're not gonna sit and harass me for taking 2 weeks off or taking time to work on stuff, which is something that I really require to do the things that I'm doing on the side, because I am a pretty busy person in terms of my digital stuff. But I'm also trying to make more time for just taking care of what I need to take care of. Let's go ahead and let me make sure I hit this trailer first. There we go. So yeah, if anyone has any suggestions or ideas, let me know. There's a couple I'm looking at. One of them is Alex, Northern Alex. He's got his, which I'm looking at just to see what they have to offer and see what they do. I'm just looking to see what people have, see what people are doing. And then hopefully, if I get into it a little more, I can actually take time and properly stream and then go ahead and drive with some of you guys and do some stuff like that too on the side, which I think would be pretty cool. But I guess, without further ado, we're coming back to this stop sign too, which I think this is exactly where we started from last time, but I will go ahead and see you guys when we get closer to the destination.
I had a dream you died last night. I woke up mouthing things I should have said, but I slept on those words instead. You haunt the stairways in my head. You're the monster under my bed. Reach for me when I repent, and I should have learned. I should have learned. You're the monster under my bed, making mess I keep trying to address. Cannot come to terms with the monster under my bed. I told you secrets I should have kept. You spill them up as I collect, but I fall for it half a million times, like a bad old house, just one peek inside. You're the mystery with hair of history. My hands are red. You're the monster under my bed. Reach for me when I repent, and I should have learned.
Alright, so we are here in Seattle. We've stopped off real quick to do a couple of things. I'm gonna park up real quick. The first thing that we've stopped off to do is take a quick break, just because it's been a long trip so far. But also, I'm just gonna quickly pull up on the side because we're literally just gonna be 2 minutes. We just unlocked a recruitment agency, so we will park right here, which is literally the worst place to do this, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hire ourselves a driver now. Whoops, that was the wrong button. I must say this too, the drive into Seattle is probably the best looking drive I've ever been on in this game, and I was surprised because for the first time in my life, I actually recognized some of a place. So Pierre for 8, 361 plus 1666. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's hire him to at least get him started, and then obviously we can hire and fire lately when we get some better people. But he's got a better, the other guy's got a better rating, so that's gonna do it there. But I actually recognized some of where I was driving because I, for a period of time, watched, there's a fellow, the guy in Seattle that actually posts videos with the traffic cameras of like fire responses, like emergency responses. And so coming down off the bridge looked very familiar to me, which I don't know if that's accurate or not, but oh, looks like we got a train here too. We'll go ahead and we'll stop for a minute. This will be like a quick metro train. Nope, I stand corrected. Appears to be a freight train. We'll see how long this takes. Looks like it's gonna be a long one, so... Well, I guess while we're sitting here waiting for this thing... yeah, I must say, Washington, the game feels very not optimized compared to Euro Truck Sim. Euro Truck Sim seems to run better with a lot more mods on it than American Truck Sim has, and maybe it's just because they've put more time into optimizing Euro Truck, but it would be nice. Please tell me you're not stopping. Oh man, he's slowing down. It'd be nice if the game ran a little better, and I am on DX11 too. I'm running this on DX11, not DX9. which part of that might be because that's still an experimental thing. I have very little knowledge on the difference or anything like that. But I'm actually going to go ahead and turn off my flashers. No one new is going to pull up that doesn't know what the hell's going on. I mean, I guess I'm just going to have to see where this goes for a while in terms of optimization for the game, because I'm currently looking at a better PC, but I'm limited in what I can do funds-wise, just because I've got other priorities to focus on. But hopefully, towards the end of this year, I'll be in a spot where I can go ahead and look at getting the better equipment that then becomes better videos for you guys, higher quality videos. But I guess we're good to go now. We'll go ahead and we'll get rolling. And we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna jump back on the highway, and I will see you guys in the next one. Or, not in the next one. Wow, I just fully had a stroke. Did you see that? I will see you guys when we get closer to our destination. That's what I meant to say. My goodness.
Making mess I keep trying to address, cannot come to terms with the monster under my bed. Yeah, I should've learned. I should've
Oh, and we gotta pull in right here, so we will pull right across here, which I don't like doing, but it doesn't seem to want to trigger any other way. And hopefully we didn't pull too far in. There we go. Horrible shifting, but you know what? It works. That's all I care about right now. Still having to adjust to the new seating position. I did change the wheel on the way too, so. Alright, not bad. We don't even have to back this one up. We'll go ahead and we'll unhook. Alright, so we're doing pretty good. Just made 13,000 on that trip. Instead of going all the way around, I'm just going to pull in and then back up, because I don't feel like going all the way. Well, I don't think I can get around this building, which is okay. But we made 13,000 on that trip, which is pretty damn good. I think we're now officially ahead of where we are in Euro Truck in terms of making more money. That's perfectly fine with me. But now we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump across the street and hopefully be able to unlock the recruitment agency and then stop off and rest for the night. Oh, alright, there we go. And we have another Peterbilt dealer. Not bad. So now we've got a Kenworth. I believe Volvo was the one in Seattle. Peterbilt, Kenworth, and Volvo, so not bad. We'll park out here on this side. I think there's a parking spot over here, which we'll do for the night. do I have to pull up to the building? Yep. Alright, we'll just park in front of the building for the night. Actually, it'll be daytime, so it'll probably be nighttime again about the time we head out. We'll go ahead and we will shut everything off. Alright, I will see you guys in the... Well, I keep saying in the morning, but for me it'll be nighttime. So I'll see you guys later tonight.